What's going on YouTube? It's Castle here again. We got a third song by BAND-MAID recommended by Tom Clark. This is going to be Reincarnation by BAND-MAID. So far so good. This band is blowing my mind, absolutely. Huge inspiration. I don't know what type exactly. I can't pinpoint what type of music they are. It's like a little bit of rock with some thrash, but then there's some pop, and then I don't know. I don't know what to consider it. There's probably a name for it, but I don't know what it is because on Wikipedia it just says hard rock. So I don't really know. So far, this is the third song I've actually ever heard from this band. I haven't listened to anything. I'm trying not to spoil the reactions for you guys so I can have genuine reactions. But so far, the only songs I've heard by them is Thrill and Meritorium. Phenomenal songs. Meritorium was live. Absolute. What a show. That's one of those places you just want to go to at some point in your life and just be able to experience that. Thrill, phenomenal song once again. Just like their performance, their ability, their musical ability, it's just phenomenal. I don't know how much of it is like self-taught, how much they were taught. But it is phenomenal to just listen to groups like this that are able to just, drop of a hat, amazing song, and then produce that for however many songs they have. I'm assuming if I go down the line of every single song, I'll find one eventually that I'll still like it, but it'll be like, oh, okay, I can kind of see where you guys fell off a little bit. I'm not trying to bash the band, but most bands have them. Just because they eventually get too big, not for themselves, but they get too big and they get complacent and they don't put as much time and as much effort that they used to when they were trying to get big. They were trying to build that fan base. They already had it. So they can kind of just coast. And eventually you get to that coastal pattern and you start to notice it. You're like, okay, instead of producing unique music, you guys kind of just, you were going up the hill and then you kind of just flatlined. You didn't go down. You never went down. But you just kind of mellowed out and everybody, it just becomes predictable. I'm not saying this band is going to do that or has or will. But I'm just saying, in my experience with listening to a lot of music from a lot of different artists, they get to that point in their career where they're like, you know what, enough is enough. Let's just kind of nip this thing in the butt and put out something that's going to get rid of all of our fans because we're tired of it. We don't want to do it anymore. Because I can't imagine how exhausting a tour would be around the globe. I could imagine the United States, you're just kind of, going here and there. But when you're country, you're back and forth, it's got to take something out of you. But anyways, enough jibber jabber. We're going to hop straight into this song, Reincarnation by BAND-MAID, and I'll see you at the end of the video.
Taking the back, sorry, get that, a little mind, not
See, I knew it. So far, they're not. They're in their own category. They really are. There's so much talent in this group. It's not even funny. Well, I think one of my favorite parts of the songs are those natural harmonics you hear randomly throughout the song. I don't know what it is, but when I hear that, it just makes me smile on the inside and probably on the outside. I don't know. I didn't go back and watch the VOD. But again, I have no words. I don't know what they're saying. Sometimes you can catch a glimpse of some English words, but I'm not trying to listen to what they're saying. I'm just enjoying the moment and the music that I'm in. But again, this is another one of those songs where I'm proven wrong. You know, it's just, there's so much talent, and you can't ever replace talent. That'll never go away. That will always be there. You might dampen up a bit later in life, but for the most part, if you have something down like these women do here, there's no stopping them. It's like a train, you know, just chugging along, and I don't know a metaphor for that. I really don't. I don't know where I was going with that. But they are the unstoppable force, and in their universe, there is no immovable object. They will get anything out of their way. The fact that they perform, like I said in previous videos, live the same way, bananas. Absolutely bananas. What amazing talent they have. This song, once again, it's like a thrashy song. You know, that fast-paced guitar keeping up with the drums, and then they have that offbeat, weird time signature of the drums, but the guitar's going with it. You can't teach that. You really can't. That's just something that you have to learn on your own. I mean, you could teach it, but for the most part, that's something you have to learn on your own, because you're going to play how you play an instrument and play it that way forever until someone comes along or you hear something different that's going to alter the way you do things. Like this song, I haven't heard that in either of their two first songs that I listened to. They had an offbeat, different time signature out of nowhere, which was cool as shit, because you don't usually hear that, especially in this kind of music. So big fan of it. Big fan. Anything weird or unique when it comes to music, if you've got your own style, I'm a big fan of it. I'm not a big follower of the masses. I don't like to, or I don't, it's not that I don't like to, it's just I don't conform directly. It's something that I've done my whole life, and when you do this in music, I'm an even bigger fan. The fact that you're not conforming to the musical norm, which is, it takes guts, it takes balls, it takes eggs, I guess, I don't know. But to be able to do that, it takes guts, and it works out for this band because of how well they play it. But anyways, that's my reaction / review. That was a phenomenal song. That really was. I'm a big fan of this group, and I'm probably gonna do a couple more videos tonight even still on this group. I mean, you guys are probably getting tired of hearing me talk about them, but what else you hear, right? Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.